Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for this video today. My name is David and I'm a life coach, and I hope these videos are helping you guys understand and heal from your trauma to recover. Today's video is about resentment and grandiosity. This is a kind of an add-on to the video I just made earlier, the last video. Hopefully this is coming out, both of these coming out the same day. I talked about a relationship where we're moving the goalposts and keeping the score. And I talked about what that is. I recommend watching that video first before this one. Keeping the score and moving the goalposts in relationships are completely controlling and one-sided. Completely. Typically codependent relationships, because codependent relationships are typically one-sided, narcissistic, toxic, manipulative, one-sided, no reciprocation, unequal. Controlling means can't control or manage their own life. They control and manage yours. So this is the recipe for resentment, okay? Resentment, bitter indignation at having been treated unfairly. I like to add feeling of forced to do something you don't want to. That could be considered or feel unfair. Here's an example. Imagine you're a young, pretty, healthy woman going to college, studying the topic that you want to study to have a degree in a field that you want to have a career in afterwards, okay? You want to do it all. You want to have a degree, you want to have a career, and you would like to start your family soon. You want to have a husband and children like most women, okay? In college, you meet a man, maybe while you're going to college. He's a little bit older. You really like him. You start dating, okay? Maybe he has some similar interests. Maybe he's gone back to school, or maybe he's in the field of the work that you like to do, whatever. You really like him. You get attached to him. You're committed to him. He's got 2 children with another woman. They're living with her at the moment. She's got custody, say. And this man is several years older than you and has a child 10 years old and 6 years old. A 10-year-old boy and a 6-year-old boy who's been living with the mother, who he says he doesn't really like. Not a very great woman, doesn't get along well with, toxic, cheated on him, whatever. And the 2 of you get married. Don't really discuss terms, maybe, okay? After your college, maybe you finish, maybe you don't get to, because his career is very demanding. He's got 2 children, and you, for right now, agree, or maybe you finish school, maybe you don't, but you agree to stay home, take care of the children and the house, okay? He knows you want a career. He says, don't worry, honey, you will. My work should slow down soon. But it doesn't. His work doesn't slow down. You keep taking care of these children for several years. They're not the greatest. They're with a mother who didn't really hold them accountable or teach them responsibility. They're kind of out of hand, take a lot of extra, need a lot of extra care and attention and time. You can't start the career you wanted. Eventually, you realize your husband doesn't really want more children. You've raised these 2 children that aren't yours, that aren't very good or well behaved for several years now. You don't know if you want children or more. Why add on more work and more responsibility? How am I ever going to start my career if that's what I wanted, or if I needed to finish school? How am I ever going to do that with more children? Resentment. Yeah? Bitter indignation of having been treated unfairly. While he works and makes money, you stay at home and take care of his children, not finish your school, or maybe not finish your career, not doing what you wanted to do, not attaining or reaching goals, not even taking a step towards it. This will cause massive resentment. Unfortunately, the children will probably pay for it, the 2 sons, because he's not there. I think that's a good example. I've used it before, of resentment. And the problem is the terms weren't spoken of or agreed on before, right? Maybe he would have told you, I don't want more kids, or honey, I want kids of my own. I want more kids. We're gonna have to do that, and we're gonna do it soon. Oh, well, no, honey, my career, and then you get, okay, well, he's not ready, he can't for a few years. Do I want to take that chance? And the longer it goes on, the more resentful, right? Because there's one thing that you'll never ever get back, and that's time. What could be more valuable than time? It's more valuable than money, right? I mean, you can't force me. You can pay me enough to forfeit and sacrifice my entire life for something, just for money, right? I need some time to spend it, enjoy it. So there's something called the Dark Triad. And I don't know, there might be a lot of you who don't know that. Maybe I'll do a video on that after this. If you guys want me to, tell me. The Dark Triad has 3 points that make up the person in the Dark Triad. And so we have psychopathy, narcissism, and Machiavellianism. And you take a single point from each of those to make the Dark Triad. Psychopathy, it would be the cold callousness, zero empathy. The Machiavellianism is the plotting, the planning, manipulative. The narcissism is the grandiosity. There's someone who's some gross YouTube channel who just picks people and tries to destroy them. That's what they're all about. They have another YouTube channel. They do it to several people. I happen to be one of them that they target. I don't know this person. They claim that they know me and they know all these personal things about me and come up with lies and stuff like this. But point is, she's in the Dark Triad. Cold callousness, no empathy. I want to destroy your life for my own entertainment. And I'm going to make video after video after video, plotting and planning and thinking of different ways to make people believe you're a horrible person and get them to attack you. Psychopathy, cold callousness, narcissism, grandiosity. Because my opinion is so special and unique. The narcissist grandiosity is really what embodies the narcissist. It really is the grandiosity. Grandiosity will ruin relationships and ruin a grandiose person. Grandiosity, the unrealistic sense of superiority, self-view as better than others, disdain for people, critical of others, inflating self capabilities while belittling others as inferior, feeling unique and special, can only be understood by few. There's only a few people that have what I have that could even understand. That kills all relationships. You have someone that's grandiose in your relationship, good luck. Same as envy, self-righteousness, all these kills relationships, absolutely. And it just destroys the person. I just made a video about envy destroys the narcissist, absolutely. And it destroys every relationship. You guys want red flags? Grandiose, self-righteousness, and envy. Those are 3 red flags, because you have signs of this, it's not going to ever work with somebody, okay? So the point of both videos is equality, reciprocation, communicating, terms. I don't care and I don't judge anyone's terms in a relationship. I've said this many times. I think people in relationships can be very odd, very weird. It's like their brains formed together into this weird brain that really doesn't exist in any single human. Weird. But that's the way it is, and I don't care. Just like we people want to talk about what people are doing in the bedroom, this homosexuality, so who cares? Yeah? They agree on it, go for it. Doesn't really matter. As long as you agree on it, it's equal. But moving those goalposts and keeping the score along the relationship is absolute manipulation. And you feel it right here, don't you? And that's what matters. Emotional or problems in relationships typically are emotional. They don't feel good. If it feels fine, then it's not really a problem, is it? You see that? If my wife spends my money, doesn't bother me. She told me she was going to do that. I said, okay, in the beginning, it's equal. And she says, oh, honey, no, we need to be, have our own job and our own money. And they never, and then you said, okay. And in the beginning, they said, no, we should share everything, split everything. Okay. But then 5 years later, she's like, no, you got to pay for everything. And I don't care. I'm the woman and this. Not equal. Right? Same thing. Agreed on, equal. Not agreed on, not equal. And this is all a measure of your guys' self-worth. And if you don't feel that you're worthy of this stuff, then you ain't going to have it. You have to feel worthy of it. Okay? I'd love to hear your guys' examples. Please. I'd love to hear how, because the narcissist will resent you because you are never enough. If you look at what a narcissist wants in a relationship, it's all external, immediate gratification. That can never be enough. Just like drugs, like alcohol, like sex, like money, like anything. It's never enough. That is never enough. And that's what they want from you, and you're never going to be enough. So the rules will begin to change, especially if they're grandiose with entitlement. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. We love your support by subscribing, sharing, commenting down below. Thank you very much. Love yourself first. I'll see you guys again later. Bye.